3:10 p.m. BSTMats Hummels of Germany react after a missed chance. Alexander Hassenstein, Getty ImagesGermany have been eliminated in the first round of the World Cup for the first time in 80 years, since a defeat in 1938 at the hands of Switzerland, where they drew the first match 1-1, before being beaten 4-2 in the replay. Since group stages were introduced in the World Cup in 1950, though they missed out on participation in that edition, Germany have failed to advance to the next stage of the tournament for the first time. The 2 goals scored by Germany are now the fewest they have scored in a single World Cup campaign. The previous record for fewest goals by a German team at a World Cup was 3, scored during the 1938 campaign, where they played just 2 matches, both against Switzerland, and scored 1 goal in a 1-1 draw and then 2 in a 4-2 defeat in the replay. Germany have become the 4th reigning champions to be shown the door in the group stages in the last 5 World Cup editions. France, 2002, Italy, 2010, and Spain, 2014, had all suffered the same fate in recent years, exactly 1 tournament after having won the World Cup. Brazil, in 2006, are the only team to have bucked that trend in all these years, though they remained the only other defending champions to have been eliminated in the group stages. In 1966. Korea have become the first Asian team to have beat Germany at the World Cup. In fact, they have become the first team from AFC to have scored against Germany in 24 years, since Germany beat Korea 3-2 in the 1994 World Cup. Germany had shut out 4 teams from Asia since then in World Cup meetings. 1 In the 2014 World Cup, Germany trailed for all of 8 minutes in the tournament, during the group game against Ghana. In stark contrast, their poor performances in Russia meant they were in a winning position for just 1 minute this campaign, during stoppage time against Sweden last week. 18 Andreas Granqvist converted the 18th successful penalty of the 2018 World Cup, when he put Sweden 2-0 up against Mexico. This is now a record for most penalties converted at a World Cup, surpassing the 17 conversions in 1998. Saeed Khan, AFP, Getty Images. 32 Germany have failed to win 2 matches in a 4-team group stage for the first time in 32 years, since this format was introduced to the World Cup, and only for the 4th time overall. They won 1 game and drew 2 in both 1958 and 1978, while in 1986, they went on to play the final despite winning, drawing and losing 1 game apiece in Mexico. 13 Jesus Gallardo of Mexico was shown the yellow card within 13 seconds of kickoff against Sweden, which is now the fastest yellow card in World Cup history. The only other yellow card inside a minute was shown to Sergei Gorlukovic, inside 54 seconds for Russia against Sweden during the 1994 World Cup. 7 Edson Alvarez scored the 7th own goal of the 2018 World Cup, now a record for the most in one World Cup edition. Alvarez also scored Mexico's 4th own goal in World Cup history, also a World Cup record, as it takes them past both Bulgaria and Spain. All numbers courtesy of ESPN Stats and Information Group.